delay, run it like relay, bro.
All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter.
But ultimately, it's about the fight, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael Dos Anjos fight, and I watched Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
So the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. One of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards is all on else tonight. Tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, folks, we are looking live at 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game today. Colby Covington chasing that immortality, undisputed greatness against the incumbent, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Colby Covington has long lived at the top of his division. Leon Edwards now lives at the very top of the division. He is the champion, and he carries that championship swagger about himself. The guy's a star, and his game is evolving every time we see him in the octagon, and he feels that now he's ready to solve the Colby Covington puzzle. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Now he's going full mount.
Edwards is in half guard. Making all these shots count. And busy as he looks to improve position here. My crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it before it ends the fight.
And now left.
Oh, nice shot by Covington.
90 seconds to go. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick?
And that's the danger in the engagement there. That leg kick hurt.
Under a minute to go in what has beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he threw 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy that wants to wrestle early and wants to wrestle often.
Final seconds here of round one. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Round two is next.
Stop.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round.
Ready to fight.
Leon Edwards
Ready.
versus Colby Covington. Nice jab by Covington. Oh, he blocked that shot and lands the hook on the counter. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Covington. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Watch knees to the body. Nice shot there by the champ.
Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left hand there. Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Covington going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Some nice back and forth action here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Back to his feet. Strong straight left there. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Covington.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it. step backward. What a phenomenal fight. Nice leg kick. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. He passed the half guard.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
Getting him on here. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Heading back to the corner after that round. Covington's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Edwards' strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, lands a nice straight.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
Covington's in half guard. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Covington's back in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Overhand punch to the head.
And everything's landing with so much power. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. Guillotine jump.
Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Pull to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Right into side control. Nicely done. Edwards is back in full mount. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean,
Covington's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas tank.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over. but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything.
Like that!
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, he's trying to control posture here.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he was...
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he sets it up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Good work from the top here by Covington.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Covington. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape it.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Final seconds of the round. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Covington gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Real quick leg kick. Beautiful job with his hands. Oh!
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Strong outside leg kick. A swing and a miss by Edwards. Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, has the guard closed here. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great submission defense, full display by the opponent.
He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Covington.
Oh, big elbow. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Covington ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Leon Edwards, your winner tonight by decision. I thought it was a measured effort overall, and when there were opportunities to land, he did, but he wasn't going to pursue the finish at all costs, and he has to settle for a win by decision.
Yeah, he wins by decision, but he looked good in winning the fight. Leon Edwards has won decisions over the course of his career. He is comfortable in the long fight. And if you have that type of skills, of course you are. He can do it all. He can compete everywhere, and that is why he's winning constantly, even as he goes to a decision.
All right, we'll see who's next for Leon Edwards, but he remains on the throne after a big win by decision here tonight.
You know, the guy's the hunted. For a long time, Leon Edwards chased down that championship. He is defending that thing with every part of himself. Tonight it's a decision, but he looked very, very good, and he looks the part of the best welterweight in the world.